Okay, I think we're on. I see a few people. Oh, I see a few people are here already. Hello to you. I got somebody who's in middle school. Awesome. Thanks for checking in again. I always try to tell people that my stuff is not just for elementary kids. That older kids like it too, and grown-ups like it actually as well. And sometimes people don't believe me, but thanks for proving me right. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. It's like I said, I'm going to try to give y'all an opportunity to ask me some questions. Sorry for being so out of breath and fidgety. I just had to come up from something I was doing downstairs, and it ran over, and now I'm crowded for time. Anyway, let me know if you've got any questions. I thought that I would just talk a little bit about a couple of things happening out in the natural world if you are interested. And if not, I don't know. I don't know. If you don't have any questions that you're not interested in what I'm going to say, that probably, I'm not sure this is for you. Anyway, I'm going to take these off. I see a couple people here already. I'm going to put this chat bar in a separate window if I can. Let's see. Well, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, there are the dogs barking. I've got two dogs. I've got a Chihuahua. It's really my wife's Chihuahua that makes lots of noise. And then my daughter has a little bitty dachshund who's very, very, very cute. And he is very partial to me too. So he's kind of the one that I know best. And I don't think I have any pictures I can bring up real quick. I have this computer set up so I can show you my face like this on the webcam, or I could show you what's on my computer there. So, let's see. Alrighty. Got a couple messages, a couple highs. You can see what I'm seeing. It's kind of weird being it's kind of weird doing this because usually you guys can just ask me questions and I can call on you and I can listen to you. There's no real way for you to actually talk, but you can chat and ask questions. I'm looking for the chat box. I seem to have lost the chat box. Oh, there it is. Okay. We had somebody else join us. Hello. Nice to meet you or see you, Dalen. And thank you guys for dropping by. Let's see. So what I was going to do is just talk about one, as you probably know, I talk a lot about monarch butterflies. And this is the absolute peak of the monarch butterfly migration through Texas. I'm seeing 20 or 30. Okay, sorry about that. It's called the encoder. It's the program that's on your computer that then interfaces with YouTube. Went blank. It just died. So, hang on one second. Okay, I think I'm back. So I'm having just all kinds of technical issues. I think I'm going to have to keep this really, really, really short. But somebody asked me how many animals I have. And we have 2 dogs. I'm allergic to cats, so no cats. And we have a bearded dragon, which is a lizard. And my wife has a horse, so I guess that's 4. We've had a lot more in our time, but right now we're not providing a home to as many animals. When I first started, I was traveling around with some critters. I had snakes, I had a couple lizards, we had a ferret, we had a hedgehog, we had a sugar glider, a couple of those actually. So at one point I had probably 20 or 25 animals, but when the kids came along, I decided that was enough wildlife in the household. So to make a long story short, I found homes for a lot of those guys, and now I have just the kids and a couple of animals, 3 or 4. Hello, Dreams TV Dreams 12. While you were at Carl Shirts, good to see you. Thank you for coming on by. I hope you all had a good time. What has been my favorite song I sang? Oh man, I think, hmm, it's different. You know, you say the favorite song that I sang, which is different than the favorite song that I've written, because one of my favorite songs is one that I don't play a whole lot. It's one that it's kind of quiet and pretty, and so when you're at a school with a bunch of first and second graders and third graders, you guys want to rock. So I generally play the songs that are more fun and more upbeat. Of those that I sing, um, I know what most people's favorite is, and it's the chimichanga song. Wow, Jalen has 9 animals. Um, you're a serious zoologist. And I do love playing the chimichanga song. That one's a lot of fun. I also love the anaconda song. I love playing that one. I've been playing that for 20 years, but it's still fun. And I think Symbiosis is one of my favorite ones to play. I think it's one of my best songs. So it's kind of hard to choose my absolute favorite song that I sang. Hmm. This is kind of fun. There's all kinds of people signing on. I hope my computer holds out because it's having little glitchy stuff happening here. It's working. It's working. It's giving me little messages like this is not. This is very demanding. We've got Gerald who saw me this week at John Glenn. Good to see you, and I had a good time there. You guys were awesome. Everybody, I had a great week. So let me ask. Let's see. Dreams. You say you have. I have 11. You have 11 animals. Is that right? What animals? Do you have? Are they all one kind of creature? Like you've got 11 cats, or do you have a variety? And do you work on a farm or something like that? Yes, Eli, I figured out my tech troubles. Thank you. It was, I have 2 computers, and one of them just basically always gives me issues. Whenever I try to do a live thing, it does this echoey doodad. Like, it'll take the same sound from like 15, 20 seconds ago, and it'll echo it. And then 15 or 20 seconds later, it'll echo it again. And it keeps going over and over and over until you just get like this. It sounds like a crowd of people talking, and it's just me. But thank you. I really, really appreciate. Oh, Dreams has 1 dog and 10 cats. Man, that dog must be feeling seriously outnumbered. It's like, oh man, how did I get stuck in this house with 10 cats? I've got no chance. Uh, and David wants to meet in a chimichanga. Here, let me grab this. All right, my guitar here. So the chimichanga song, give me a little better look at that. Originally started with just guitar. Well, it was a beautiful day, so I headed down to the zoo. I took a walk around for an hour or 2. When I got hungry, I saw a Tex-Mex food stand. I was happy, 'cause I am a chimichanga fan. That's when they take a big tortilla and they stuff it with the stuff you like. Then they drop it in a big deep fryer till it's fried up just right. Yeah, it's fried up just right. Well, I got in line like I'm supposed to do. But ahead of me, I saw a kangaroo and a snake and a frog. You can't imagine my surprise when the frog got right up and said with a gleam in his eye, a gleam in his eye, I'm an insectivore. Give me what I adore. Well, I want some bugs, bugs in my chimichanga. like some crickets and some beetles and a big cockroach root. They're so tasty. Let's see, how does that go? They're so tasty and delicious and nutritious too. I want some bugs, bugs, bugs in my chimichanga. Make it umanga. There you go, little chimichanga song. David has 6 chickens. I love myself some chickens. 2 dogs and a bunny. Yay. Man, you guys got a lot of animals. I used to have about, I think we had six chickens. One of them was named C3PO. And one of them was named Omelet Maker. Oh, I see. Yes, my studio seems full. Yeah, this is where I make all my stuff. So back there, that's the green screen. So when I'm using my puppets and I want to put them in some kind of environment, I use that. This thing right there is a microphone stand with a little thing to keep the, when you're talking to a microphone, sometimes the P's get really loud, so you block those. And then this back here, that's where I made my last stop motion animation video. I have a little camera that I mount over behind my head, and then I can see what I'm doing on that camera. And then back in the very back, I've got some microscope and stuff like that where I do the more sciencey stuff. Let's see. Gotta keep, look, you guys got so many comments. This is awesome. I love this. You look different without your glasses. Yes, I do. I don't actually have to wear glasses all the time anymore. They did the thing to my eyes so that I can see without them. But as you get a little older, you have to wear some other glasses. So these kinds of reading glasses. So when I'm looking at something really close, I'll go like that. Be like, hello, now I can see you. But without these, I can't see very well. It gets kind of fuzzy. And then I always have my trusty sunglasses. Yeah. Oh no! Somebody else's chicken is named Omelet. And my dog is Dognocious. That's awesome. Well, I was going to really quickly go ahead and just talk a little bit about monarch butterflies. I was about to do that when my computer glitched out. But today was the best day I've seen for monarchs. It's a beautiful day, of course, here in Texas, and or in Austin at least. And I must have seen 50 monarchs go by today. So keep your eyes out for monarchs out there. There is a way that you can tag them if you want to be like a junior scientist kind of a thing. Let me bring it up here. I don't know if it's going to work. Because again, my computer is getting kind of okay. So here we go. All right, so this is called Monarch Watch, and you can make a station. So you just plant some. Okay, sorry, having lots of computer issues, as I've said. I believe that anytime I show you anything but this right here, my computer is going to crash because the last time I tried to show something that's on my desktop on my computer, it crashed. So I just think it does not like when I switch to that scene. So I apologize about that. Let me try one other. No, we're just going to leave it because it's probably going to crash. So let me see here. Thank you guys for your I see the no. It's back on. I repeat. Yeah, when it crashes, it takes me about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get back on. Anyway, so I think we better wrap it up. I was going to try to take you to some cool monarch stuff, but suffice it to say, my computer's giving me trouble. Maybe next week I'll have some of this stuff figured out. So real quick, I think we'll give it a minute or two. If you have any more questions, I want to say thank you for being patient and for showing up, because I didn't know if anybody was going to be here tonight or not. And we had quite a few people there, and I see all the nice comments you guys are making. Well, and then when it went off, you guys are like, "Whoa, no!" Anyway, so we got 3 people on right now. I think I lost a lot of you with that last crash. But if you want to come back next week, I will try to make sure it's working better. I want to start making like a little theme. So like there was going to be Monarchs today because it's it was going to be Monarch Day because it's the peak of the Monarch season. Next week it's going to be like just after Halloween, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about bats, and I've got some awesome bat footage I've never shown anybody before except for the people in my house, so I was going to play some of that. So I will try to get that stuff going. The question that is here is, what is your silliest pet name? And my silliest pet name, well, I wanted to name every dog that I've gotten for the past like 20 years Mudflaps. Yes, Mudflaps. And my wife would not let me name any dog Mudflaps. But we had a big chocolate lab, a brown lab, that looked more like a dog that should be called Mudflaps than any animal will ever have. So Mudflaps, I don't actually have an animal named Mudflaps, but that would be the silliest name if it was kind of her nickname. And then my little dachshund, the wiener dog, is named Banjo. So, because I do love myself some Banjo, and it just seemed like a good name for him. We rescued him. Some guy didn't want him anymore and just turned him out of his car by a road, and my wife found him, and he's the sweetest dog. And so we brought him home and didn't know what he was named, and we named him Banjo. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Again, thank you guys for checking out the live stream tonight. And I will try to have something better for you as far as being able to show you some clips without my computer crashing every time I do that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks so much, you guys. Oh, and if you leave more questions on the thread and this on the comments, I will answer you. So I'm offline, but you will definitely get an answer to your questions. All right, this